How you doing, YouTube? It's your boy Ben Tuck Chelsea, and then I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm gonna update you on the Raphina update, and I was wrong. Raphina's had a done deal. I just gotta read 4 tweets, and the video will be over because Raphina's agent is Deco, former Chelsea player who came to Barcelona, and there is some talks on Fabrizio Romano. This was 7 hours ago. Raphina deal, key hours ahead. Chelsea have direct talks with agent Deco today. So this afternoon, Chelsea's agent, Raphina's agent Deco, will be meeting with Chelsea's Todd Bowley and on a video call, perhaps because just yesterday, Deco, Raphina's agent, I said it again, was bought in Barcelona. The reason he was in Barcelona because fans were getting scared, like, why is he there? If I was going to come to Chelsea. The reason he came to Barcelona, he went to Barcelona because came out of the new camp, and he went to Barcelona to see if Barcelona could put some money, put another bid in place to take out Chelsea's $55 million bid to buy Raphina. Because if you compare the two, Chelsea agreed a fee for $55 million, but if you add the add-ons, it's a $65 million with adding the transfer fee and add-ons. And if you compare Barcelona, they have the personal terms agreed. So Chelsea has the fee agreed, but non-personal terms are not agreed. We'll find out today. Barcelona has personal terms were agreed of Raphina and Barca 4 months ago in the January window. So, after I said that, both Barcelona and Arsenal are trying to the end. So Arsenal was on top, within the race before Chelsea put the $55 million bid plus the $10 million add-ons. And Leeds have full agreement with Chelsea, but it depends on the personal terms on the player side. That was via Fabrizio Romano. Ben Jacobs put out. Where's Ben Jacobs? Sorry for the delay, folks. Ben Jacobs put out. This update came out from Simon Phillips, very reliable source, connected with Chelsea. Very reliable source. Simon Phillips comes out and says, sources at Chelsea say that despite Deco's meeting with Barcelona, they believe Raphina will play at Stamford Bridge next season because they do not see much chance that Barca will equal his offer with Leeds. The player wants Barcelona, but the differences are big. Come from Kouliably, a chief editor journalist from Barcelona Times. Barcelona struck an agreement. Barcelona put an update out. FC Barcelona and 6th Street reached an agreement for the acquisition of a 10% share of the club, which comes out to £270 million for Barcelona. Simon Phillips also comes out and said, I think, something else. The player Raphina wants to go to Barcelona, but he wants Barcelona, but if Barcelona can't get the money by today, if we agree for some terms, he's our player. Seinfeld also comes out and says, this is 3 hours ago, I wouldn't say this absolutely means Raphina and Dembele is over, by the way. As we know, Chelsea are exploring all options and working on multiple deals at once. The multiple deal Simon Phillips is referring to is the ligt. After we agreed the fee with Raphina, we targeted Kouliably. So the ligt Kouliably. As you see in my thumbnail, Nathan Ake might be joining in our deal with Sterling. and I retweeted on my account. Okay, Nathan Ake. Drop in the comments below, you guys. Do you want Nathan Ake to return to Chelsea? Because he'll be used before squad depth. But let's see, my we're hoping today Raphina will join the CFC today. But the Chelsea HQ Twitter page comes out and says Chelsea are working on Raphina and Raheem Sterling right now. We are also interested in Nathan Ake coming from Fabrizio Romano. Ben Jacobs comes out and says Chelsea are desperate to complete the deal for Raphina quickly. He hasn't fully decided yet, amid interest from Barcelona. He also comes out and says Chelsea have talked with Deco today, as I said, to discuss Raphina terms. 5-year contract offered is tabled. As previously reported, Chelsea knew after agreeing a fee that they had to act fast with aim to agree terms with Raphina in 48 hours. Failure to achieve this could give Barcelona the upper hand once again. This coming from Ben Jacobs yesterday. I'll update you right now. 22 hours ago, Chelsea remains the most likely destination, but it's incorrect to call personal terms a formality or view the transfer as a done deal. Not much has really changed today, other than wait for more Raphina news. Breaking Twitter. He also comes out and says Chelsea's tactic is to move within 48 hours, knowing Barcelona can't reach an agreement with Leeds that quick. Barcelona still hoping with any delays, deciding Arsenal still not ruling out another bid. And also comes out and says, Raphina update, as reported yesterday, player has not decided his next club. Chelsea doing everything possible. 5-year contract is on the table. Todd Bowley moving fast, partly to try and stave off other suitors or twist. That's what Ben Jacobs came out and said. Also, Neymar comes out and says he wants to leave PSG, even though he hasn't left yet, and Chelsea are high contenders to take Neymar, and Chelsea trying to take Neymar and put him to Chelsea. And Thiago Silva is really trying to get him. And I really love Todd Bowley backing Thomas Tuchel, because here's how it's going to work. Thomas Tuchel will go to Todd Bowley. Hey, I want this player? Okay, you get that player. You want that player? Oh, I get this player. Oh, you don't want Lukaku? We'll get rid of Lukaku. And speaking of Lukaku, let's go to Big Rome. He has now completed his medical to Inter Milan. And after I read this statement, I'll go to Kouliably and the lit, and that will be in today's video. Let's see where's that one's at. There's a club statement on Lukaku. Let's see what that says. And so Lukaku loan was confirmed at 6:10 UK time. That was 1:10. It was completed in my time at USA. So Chelsea FC comes out and says the Belgian returns to the Italian side, where he previously spent 2 years and won the Serie A. Lukaku came back to Stamford Bridge last summer, 10 years after initially joining the club as a teenager, and resumed life in the Premier League by scoring in a win at Arsenal before netting twice in his first home game as we defeated Aston Villa by 3-0, scoring his first two goals at Stamford Bridge. He found the net again against Zenit St. Petersburg in the Champions League. That would be the last time until the return match with the same opponent 3 months later. as he struggled to shake off the effects of an ankle injury suffered in another European tie against Malmo in October, which restricted his appearances in early winter. Lukaku scored in back-to-back games against Aston Villa and Brighton between Christmas and New York. And during that time, he went to Sky Italia and did an interview. After he said that, after coming between Christmas and New Year, before helping us lift the FIFA World Cup trophy for the first time at the beginning of February, he scored the only goal after we beat El Hilal 1-0 in the same semis before opening the score in the 2-1 final win over Palmares. He also come out and say the striker contributed further goals in the FA Cup before securing a third-place finish in the Premier League in May, with a brace in a 2-2 draw against Wolves and completing the scoring as we beat Leeds 3-0. Combined with his first spell at Chelsea from between 2011 and 2014, Lukaku has made a total of 59 appearances for the club, scoring 15 goals in all competitions. So that's what Chelsea, the company came out and said. Romelu Lukaku comes out and said, on return to Inter, like coming home, I have been in contact with Inzaghi all season. I've already heard particularly all of my companions, they are my brothers. They push hard to get me back. And Chelsea fans come out and say this guy's disrespect for Chelsea is next level. Romelu Lukaku also comes out and says, return to Inter Milan. As I coming home, I wanted to work with the coach. We were in contact over the course of the season. I think he's doing a great job here. Metro Sport came out and said Romelu Lukaku gave off an unwarranted air of superiority. I say that name, superiority, and didn't respect the achievements of his new teammate that angered the rest of the Chelsea squad, who thought Lukaku was better than them. I didn't. Where's that one at? Where is that? And this is gonna be my Lukaku update. Indar Kinsella comes out and says, somebody told me, and when I mean me, Indar Kinsella, Romelu Lukaku was chatting with Thomas Tuchel watching his first Premier League match, and Tuchel said, "There's your daddy" about Antonio Conte. It was a joke, but it didn't go down very well for Big Rome. And they just announced, Inter Milan just announced, Big Rome, Romelu Lukaku will wear number 90 shirt at Inter Milan for a year-long loan. Okay. Thank you for tuning in, YouTube. Okay, 1 second. I think I got to update you on Kouliably, then I'll be done. So updating Kouliably, and we'll be good. So there's some more stuff here. So let's start at just yesterday, I think. Just 2 days ago, Koulibaly's agent was in London. The lit and scrutineers high prices are making Chelsea inquire about Koulibaly coming from Di Masario and Sky Sports. Chelsea are interested in Kalidou Koulibaly, and the defender's agent is in London to negotiate with the Blues, coming from De La Sara. Fabrizio Romano comes out and says, Kalidou Koulibaly, one more name in the list for Chelsea as they keep searching for 2 center backs. He's out of contract with Napoli next season. Been told there are conversations also on Koulibaly alongside the lit, Ake, Koundé, focus on Raphina, and then center backs. And we'll find out today if Raphina agrees personal terms. Because we just need first terms to be agreed, and then he's a Chelsea player. Then 2 more teeth to read, and I'll be done with today's video. These are the last previous updates. Chelsea come from Gazzetta. I think it's reliable. Is it reliable to read? This is from a person from Italia. Chelsea have been looking at alternatives like Kouliably, but Matthias de Ligt remains Thomas Tuchel's #1 choice at center back. And final tweet I'm going to read coming from Core Sport. Another person from Sky Italia. Kouliably would be Juventus' dream replacement for Matthias de Ligt, but Chelsea are currently making moves for both defenders. And that will be today's video. Thanks for tuning in for today's Transfer Daily video. Let's Talk Chelsea with Ben, episode 10. Until next time, I'll see you next time.